Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be going over 3 different code solutions, all of which I'll demonstrate before explaining if they're a procedure, a sequence, a control structure, or an iteration. For the first example, which I'm now showing on screen, we can see that its job is to figure out if there's a certain element within the list. It keeps the numbers we want to check through in an array. Then, using the exist_count variable, the computer checks to see if the element, in this case the number 17, is in the list. If it is, then the exist_count variable increases its number to 1 before printing the confirmation text. However, if 17 isn't in the list, like so, the exist_count variable stays at 0, providing the text, "No, 17 isn't in the list." As such, from looking at this code, we can see that this code uses a control structure, more specifically, a selection, because it has an if-else statement, which can go one of 2 ways. It can show whether or not the number 17 is present in the list or not without repeating/looping when an answer is received. For the next example, as you can see on screen, it's made to find the largest number in this user's inputs. If we run the code and want it to input, say, 6 numbers, it first makes an array which we have called list, and then asks the user how many numbers they would like to put into the array. As I said before, we want 6 numbers, so we'll put in the number 6, like so. Next, it asks the same question for all the numbers you would like to add to the array. Please enter a number. We will add all the numbers 1 through 6. Now, it adds the numbers we chose into the array we set up earlier before printing the largest number. It does this by searching through the array and finding the maximum. Because this calculator repeats itself multiple times when asking for the numbers we would like to put into the array, that makes it an iteration, which for those of you who don't know is supposed to repeat itself multiple times until the program is told to stop or a certain condition is met. Finally, we have the last example. In this program, the user must input a password, where the computer checks to see if it has one of the illegal characters. Now, if we start the program up and we input a password like hello, you'll see that the password is fine since there isn't an illegal character. This is because the program imports regex and then compiles all of the illegal characters under the variable bad, which my mouse is hovering over now. Then, the user inputs a password, which becomes a string of characters and is passed through regex, who then checks the string to see if any characters from the bad variable are found in the password. If not, then the password is good to go, but if there is a password like hyqz/, the program denies access and force stops the code, mainly since there's nothing after this input, nothing like a menu screen or something. Since this program has an if-else statement and shows either answer depending on user input before shutting down the program, the code is selective code structure, almost like the first example, since it doesn't loop or repeat unless there's user input, i.e. pressing the start button. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching my tutorial. I know it was probably very short, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for my next video where I'll be going over my Rhythm Doctor, or sorry, not Rhythm Doctor project. Have a great day.